Hello, my beautiful Scorpios. Welcome to your love forecast horoscope for September 8th to the 14th. I want to thank you guys so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and thank you to my members. I really appreciate all of your support. And if you guys would like a live person reading with me, or you'd like to take one of my classes, or you'd like to get my deck, The Eye of Zen, go to my website, jenniferwalkerzen.com, or check out the description box below. So what are we going to talk about today? We're talking about the lunar eclipse coming up September 7th to the 8th, and we're also going to talk about the weeklies, which is to do with your day-to-day, your love issues, challenges, the blocks, delays, and challenges, and the overall outcome. And if you guys like it this way, you want me to continue this way, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments below. I know you guys are going to ask me. No, I'm not looking at any charts. So the lunar eclipse will be based on the tarot. So don't worry. Check the sign you always check. And we're going to just talk about that briefly right now. And hello, if you're new here, my name is Jennifer Walker Zen. I'm a psychic intuitive, and I've been reading tarot since I've been 14 years old. Hello, welcome. All right, so let's talk about the lunar eclipse first. What's happening? We need to be aware of eclipse energy. Why? Because it changes our lives. Why does it change our lives? Because a lot of times what happens is we get stagnant, we get stuck, and we lack clarity, and then we kind of don't do anything. And what does the eclipse do? It brings massive, shocking, unexpected change into our lives. And everyone is affected. I don't care where the eclipse is being viewed in the world. Everyone is affected because the sun and the moon are our luminaries. So our luminaries, we can see the moon, we can see the sun. They're our luminaries. And so when the eclipse happens, it causes a massive change. So, and you have to remember, what is sun energy? We're going to go through a lunar eclipse, then we're going to go through a solar eclipse that's coming up on the 21st. And if you catch this, you know, after the 7th or 8th of September, that's fine, because our changes are going to be affected 3 to 6 months after. So we'll feel the effects for a long time. So this is something that's going to be a profound, major change. Now, what is the difference between sun and moon energy? Since we're dealing with moon first, which is going to be a blood and moon lunar eclipse. If you want to think about it like this, okay? Sun energy is groups or outside. Moon energy is inside you, okay? It's emotions, it's intuition, it's self-awareness, meditation, contemplation, those kind of things. So the change is going to come from within you, right? Something's going to affect you. Some massive, unexpected thing is going to come out around this, and it's going to affect directly your internal emotions about that situation. Whereas the sun energy is outside, so it's going to affect you somehow on the outside. Okay, so you want to think about outside energy, inside energy. Okay, so let's just get to it now. So let's find out. I'm going to use 2 different decks for this because I like the oracle, but I do feel like I need details. I like details. So we're going to do 2 decks. So how is Scorpio being affected by this lunar eclipse coming up? Show my cards you need C. Show my cards you need 2. C. All right. So Scorpio, this is going to make you realize that you should have faith in your dreams, that now a tough cycle is coming to an end, and that this is going to be a good time for you to heal, that you're going to have to take some actions here to surrender to the divine. So I know you want control. Your sign is about overcoming fears. Okay, that's Scorpio energy, overcoming fears. And that is a form of control. Okay, and I know you want to take actions, but your guides are saying this is a time for you to surrender to the divine and allow these adjustments to be made. Yes, your commitment will be tested around this, but nothing is set in stone here, and you will have a win-win outcome. So I'm going to look at this other deck because I like details. So let's look at the details of this. How is this lunar eclipse going to affect Scorpio September 7th to the 8th? Show me the cards I need 2C. Show me the cards I need 2C. Okay, so you're going to be happy. There's going to be a shocking news. You main person. There's this concern about fresh start, new opportunity, and a surprise. There's going to be some kind of speculation about this. There's something about this strong interest, and we see another person around this when it comes to this travel situation. So there's concerns about wanting a sense of happiness about this situation and concerns about this new strong interest. But then you're going to get a shocking surprise and happiness about this person, because now there's going to be speculation or looking ahead to the future and maybe even moving or traveling here. It almost seems like there's romance around that, but okay. So there's something about moving forward with someone, and there's a lot of speaking and talking about travel. Okay, so how is Scorpio's romantic love life going to be affected? September 8th to the 14th. Show me the cards I need, Juicy. Show me the cards I need to see. All right, so to keep this shuffling down, I'm just going to do 3 layers, okay? So here's the 8th, the 9th, the 10th. I'm just going to put that there so I can look at the calendar. 11th, the 12th, the 13th, and the 14th. Your love interest feelings, blocks, delays, and challenges, overall outcome. Let's do another layer. The 8th, the 9th, the 10th, the 11th, the 12th, the 13th, the 14th, your love interest feelings, blocks, delays, and challenges, and the overall outcome. And then let's do one more time. The 8th, the 9th, the 10th, the 11th, the 12th, the 13th, and the 14th, your love interest feelings, blocks, delays, and challenges, and the overall outcome. Okay, now let's go to the obstacles and blockages this week. Someone is heartbroken and sad. There's something about this passionate situation and wanting deep love. Okay? So let's go to the first day here. So there could be people you could be dealing with. Like there's multiple people cards, because with tarot, people cards mean people. So it seems like you're dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Now, we can look at this from another perspective as well, just to get more information here. There's somebody who wants to be romantic with you, and they're trying to make the best decision on the long term, and they're ready to speak this truth to you. So let's go to the 9th, which you have the 8 of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Chariot card energy. So what I'm seeing is there's this avoidance. Someone's trying to avoid the other person. But then I see there's going to be clarity about this travel and moving situation that's going to happen here. You're going to have an aha moment about it on the 9th. Okay, so now let's go to the 10th. And by the way, if the day-to-day is confusing at all, just stick with me till the end, guys. I'm going to do an overall energy. I know sometimes it's like we're looking at each day, but sometimes you need clarity about what's going to be the overall theme for the week. Okay, so there's an offer. On the 10th, there's an offer of passion being presented from somebody from before. And you kind of feel like you're going around in circles with this situation, okay, with the 8 of Swords coming out. So, because the 8 of Swords, I know I hear a lot like, my hands are tied, my back's against the wall. Now, the 8 of Swords is, just think about a situation where it keeps repeating. It keeps going on in circles, you keep repeating the same patterns. That's the 8 of Swords energy. There's a repeating pattern. Somebody you're dealing with, you feel there's a repeating pattern, and that's going to be an awareness for you guys on the 10th. So far, what do we see? I want to speak to you about this travel and moving situation because I'm concerned about going around in circles, repeating the same patterns when it comes to this passionate situation with you. Okay, so let's see. Let's go further here. We got the 11th. Now, we got the Justice card, we got the 2 of Cups, and we have the 2 of Pentacles. It's showing me that a decision is going to be made. There needs to be a definitive decision. Now, justice can be just choice, just decision, marriage, divorce, okay? This decision is going to be made about a relationship because there's been this concern about this juggling going on, 2 of Pentacles energy. It's like this real, like, I need a decision made. I don't want to be juggled, all right? I need you to really figure out what do you want for the future, okay? That kind of energy. So then we got the 12th. Okay. And the 12th has the Magician, the 6 of Swords, and the 9 of Pentacles. Now, what is the Magician? Somebody, Scorpio, sees you as the one for them. Okay, basically you're their ideal partner, they're the one. There is this overcoming of obstacles and blockages in this situation because they're single and available to pursue. So it looks like there was a situation where somebody was juggling a decision because they had 2 people going on here. And now there is this awareness, yeah, you're my ideal partner. I'm going to be single and available to pursue. Okay? So we got the 13th. I would say that there was going to be communication. Now, 8 of Wands, 4 of Swords, and Queen of Cups is coming out. There's going to be communication coming out, or communication or conversation taking place about the long-term plans of this person. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. They could be a sister, daughter, friend, or karmic. But you're going to find out about this plan, these plans of this person. Okay, and on the 14th, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, possibly a child around this, or younger Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, 9 of Wands, and the 5 of Swords. Now, it's interesting. There is this concern about this naivete, immature energy, and this concern about getting hurt, 9 of Wands. And this energy is this concern of, because I don't want to get hurt, somebody is self-sabotaging because of immaturity. Okay, on the 14th. Let's bring it together as a whole. There's going to be a truth that's going to come out about this travel situation and why there's been this repeating pattern and this juggling. There's this concern about single and available to pursue, and there's a particular person around this that's been causing some issues or sabotage. 5 of Swords. Okay, so let's talk about how your love interest feels about you. Your love interest is concerned that they're going to miss this opportunity and that they're going to lose your attention. 5 of Pentacles represents loss. 6 of Wands represents attention. Losing attention, okay? Card combination. Okay, so King of Swords is coming out. 3 of Cups is coming out. 10 of Swords is coming out. There could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. There is this concern with your person that these friends are causing difficulty in the connection. Okay, Devil card energy, 7 of Swords, Hermit card energy. I can't stop thinking about you. I feel that there's something you're not telling me, and I've been doing a lot of soul searching about it. Okay, so going now to the overall energy, what's happening? 4 of Pentacles coming out. Someone's holding a grudge. There's a lot of spiritual signs around this connection this week. And there's a sense of somebody feels like a sense of burden or feels overwhelmed or needs to take responsibility for this. There's in this concern about somebody being charitable to someone else. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. And this concern about an offer of love, renewed love, Ace of Cups energy. There's a person that wants to regain the confidence in this connection. This is somebody you consider to be your divine counterpart, Scorpio, or your twin flame this week. And there's this trying to be patient for things to come into balance to heal. Okay? So it seems to me that there's going to be a strong awareness of what's going on with this person, your person that you're here for, and why there's been this kind of juggling going on. They are going to tell you they've made the decision and that they are single and available to pursue. But there is this concern about this particular person, this other person around this that may try to cause some type of sabotage. I'm just going to go down another layer. But I see that, okay, the next card I pulled was the Wheel of Fortune. So don't worry about it. Even though it may seem like there's going to be sabotage, there won't be. The divine timing is here because this work situation. And I see nighttime energy, or there's going to be a lack or confusions. Okay, there's going to be good news here about this commitment. marriage, and it'll happen pretty fast. So it's going to be quick and fast, and it's going to be resolved. Okay, so even though it seems like the end of the week there is going to be like this kind of like issue, it will be resolved. Okay, so you guys don't have to take my advice if you don't want to. I love you guys so much. If you guys like it this way, you want me to continue this way, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys another day or two. Have a great rest of your next couple days, and I will see you guys soon.